Long time no see, everybody. What's going on? So what have you got here today? I'll tell you what have you got. So can Donald Trump save America? Okay, what does that mean? Save America or fix America's problems? And we'll get into that right now, folks. All right, folks. So Donald Trump won the election. He swears in to be the president in the next few months. Is that good? Is that bad? We're not getting into that, folks. We're just going to focus on the issues about fixing the problems, or maybe for some people, it's not even a problem. All right, so now let's look at point one, right? Everybody's talking about inflation, right? Cost of food, eggs, chicken, meat, clothes, maybe, right, folks? Used cars, new cars, everything has gone up. Can Donald Trump really fix that? Okay, that's a tough question, folks, right? I think expectations for Donald Trump are going to be really high from Americans, right? And of course, just not him. It's Congress, right? U.S. senators, members of Congress, congressmen, congresswomen, whatever you want to call them, right? A lot of pressure is going to continue on them to fix the inflation and possibly bring things back down. I don't know how that's going to work, folks. Will it be easy? I don't think so, folks. It's going to take some time, or it might take years. I'm not sure the clear answer to that. Now let's look at the second thing, right, folks? Conflicts. Donald Trump has said that he could possibly fix these problems, right? Or he will fix these problems. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Russia-Ukraine conflict, right? It's been 2 years, right, folks? It's expensive. It's taxpayers' money, Americans. I'm talking about us, Americans over here, right, folks? It's costing us money to support. And I think the expectations would be really high for Donald Trump to quickly, promptly, as soon as possible, finish this conflict and bring peace between these two countries. Will that be easy? I'm not sure. Can that happen within minutes, seconds? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay. What will be the result? Very tricky question, folks, right? Will Putin really agree with Trump? Tough question, right? Will he negotiate? Maybe yes, maybe no. And what will he negotiate, right? What is going to be the meeting of the hands between both the parties, Russia and Ukraine, Zelensky and Putin? And what are they going to agree on, right? Is Ukraine will have to give up some regions, all right? Maybe yes, maybe no, okay? Will that be good for Ukraine? Tough question. Will that be good for Russia? Tough question, right? So, not easy to say, folks. I think people expecting Donald Trump to quickly fix this problem. Yes, he can, but it's not going to be easy, right, folks? Also, Ukraine, President of Ukraine, Zelensky, President of Russia, Putin will also have to agree to that, right? And now, who's going to be winning here and who's going to be losing here? That will be a tricky question. Both sides, right, have their positives and negatives over here. If the negotiations go through, okay, it will be very hard to say what the negotiations will be and how they're going to be done. So that's an issue which is very hard to speculate. Now let's look at the next one, right, folks? The Israel-Gaza conflict, right? Donald Trump well, at least Americans, or maybe even people outside of America, expect this conflict to be resolved. What is the solution to this? Very difficult to say. Can he quickly fix it? Really, really difficult to say, right, folks? And how will he fix it? Kind of hard, right? Because again, what do people there want in Gaza? Will they have something to gain here, something to lose? People living in Israel, will they have something to gain or to lose? A really difficult topic, right, folks? Because it's hard to say if Donald Trump himself can do it. Yes, he can, but are they going to agree to this? Just like Russia and Ukraine, are the Palestinians and, of course, people living in Israel, are they all going to agree to this and say, hey, all right, fine, we're going to shake hands and we're going to put this all to an end, right? And we're going to all live peacefully, okay? I wish it was that easy, right? We could just do like that and globally there'll be no problems, right, folks? Now, let's look at a very sensitive topic here, right, folks? A topic which I honestly hate to discuss, right, is the immigration. There was a big promise of Donald Trump, right, of immigrants who have arrived into America crossing the border. How they have arrived, we're not going to get into that. How's he going to resolve this, folks, right? He said he gave a little bit idea what he would do, or maybe a bigger idea of how he would resolve this issue. Can that be resolved? Or it will be a long-term problem, right? And how does he resolve it, right? So this will be a big issue because now the people already living here, what do we do about them, right? It's really hard, folks. It's really a very sensitive topic, right? Of the people who are living here. However, they have come into America. I'm not sure how they have come here, right? I don't know how that works, right? By the way, I'm in New Jersey. What happens on the borders, the southern borders, don't know what happens, man. I guess I gotta go make a YouTube video there, trying to figure out what's going on. But anyway, folks, so that will be another issue, right? Immigration, border security, whatever you want to call it. How does he resolve this? Will that make everybody happy? I'm not sure, folks. Okay, some people are going to be happy, some people are not going to be happy. Again, Donald Trump is stuck with this problem. Now he's got to clean up this mess. What do you mean mess? Well, mess, because something has to be done for many people. Sometimes for some people, maybe no. So when there's somebody makes a mess, somebody else has to clean it generally, right? Okay. So it's like a Thanksgiving party, right? Somebody comes to your house and makes a mess. Now, if it's my house, I gotta clean it. So somebody's gotta clean it, right? So that will be another difficult question, right, folks? How will this issue be resolved, right? Now comes to the topic of abortion. Where does Donald Trump go with this, or will there be any foreseeable future changes? Again, another sensitive topic which I do not like to discuss. Kind of tricky how to say. States continue to do what they have to do. Will there be some changes Donald Trump will come up with? I'm not sure. Okay, it was really difficult to say. So expectations for Donald Trump are above the roof. Okay, I think kind of too much maybe sometimes, right? And people will expect him to quickly fix issues like we discussed, folks. Inflation, immigration, abortion, maybe for some people, maybe not for some people, right? And also the conflicts, right? The global conflicts has created a big burden on U.S. taxpayers, us, well, at least me, and I'm sure everybody else who's living in America like me and paying taxes. If you're not paying taxes, I don't know what to tell you. So difficult topic, folks. All difficult stuff, and how this will happen, we'll find out in the next 3 months to 6 months to 9 months and possibly 1 year. And that's where we can give a good analysis if Donald Trump can save America. But by the way, folks, if you agree with me that Donald Trump can save America, please put your comments. If you disagree with me that Donald Trump cannot save America or clean up the mess, because for whatever reason you have, please put your comments at the bottom. And of course, you, please press the subscribe button. Thank you.